I gotta be so hard on me, old blue. First thing in the morning. Oh, this cable is catching. There we go. Alright, there we go. My new hood cable. Morning, everybody. It is Sunday. It's already afternoon. It's just after lunch. Just got here to the shop. I'm gonna get old blue ready to hit the road. My trailer's already loaded and tarped at our yard, a little ways from here. I picked that up on Friday, if you remember, in that video. And came back home, got it reset. I have to deliver it tomorrow morning, Monday morning in Brainerd, Minnesota. It's about an 8-hour drive once I get going or so, something like that. So we'll cross through from Emerson, Manitoba in Canada into Pembina, North Dakota in the USA. And we'll sleep down right at the gate in Brainerd tonight. Hopefully we'll be the only ones there. I have a feeling there's usually a lineup, but I need to get there a little earlier. That's why I'm leaving now. Because I have to be among the first to get unloaded tomorrow. Because once I'm unloaded, I have a reload back up in Kenora, Ontario, back in Canada. That's waiting for me, and I have to be there before 3 o'clock. It's about a 6-hour drive, which means I'd have to leave Brainerd by about 9 a.m. at the latest. And they open up at 7:30. And it's a tarp load, so I have to get all my equipment off of it, put it away and everything. So it'll be a little bit of a rush tomorrow morning, but it'll be good. We're gonna really put our nose to the grindstone here, so to speak, and really work as hard as we can, as long as the truck will let us, right? So if there's a load available, I'm taking it. Like I've been saying in my past videos as well, I'm also in the market currently to buy a new trailer. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna take you guys along on that journey. Next weekend, I'm planning on going to take a look at a couple. What I'm gonna be looking at, unless if I change my mind during this week, what I'm going to be looking at is 53-foot step decks, tri-axle. I would like at least one lift axle on it, the rear axle. If possible, I'd like to have the front and back axles be able to lift so I can just run on one axle when I'm empty. We'll see what I can get though. I need that rear axle to lift though, because most of my loads are tandem loads. I only need 2 axles on the ground, so why would I wear out 3 axles worth of tires if I only need 2 on the ground, right? I want that back one to be able to lift up. Then when I need it, I just put it down. Those are lifted up with air pressure. I'll explain it to you and show it to you once I have it in my possession. But we need to get this trailer, or at least get it lined up by the end of February 2025 here, because March 1st, I'm going to be starting off as owner-op. Obviously, I own the truck. I haven't owned the trailers, right? March 1st, I'm starting off owner-op truck and trailer. So we're escalating things a little bit here. I'm really excited about it. I've wanted to have my own trailer for a long time because I want to be able to have it all nice and clean and polished, lots of lights. So we'll take that. We'll talk about it more this week as I learn more about what I'm going to need. And then next weekend, we'll go take a look at some. And then within the next couple of weeks, we're going to sign some papers and get something worked out. But anyways, let's get old blue ready to go. I'm going to check the oil, and check all my fluids, check my brakes, do a whole pre-trip on this thing, and then we're going to go get the trailer and zip off to Brainerd, Minnesota. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Seatbelt on just to pull it out of the shop, but I don't want all those comments coming in. Why are your seatbelt? Why aren't you wearing your seatbelt? Sugar Josh, you're not wearing your seatbelt. It's okay, I'm putting my seatbelt on to move the truck out of the shop. Just for you. Bunch of complainers. Complaining about me complaining. I'm the complainer. I'll do the complaining, thank you. I don't need you to complain about my complaining. I'm just bugging you guys. But seriously, there's a lot of people who complain all the time about my complaining. So I complain more about their complaining. And then they complain more about my complaining about their complaining. About my complaining. It's just a never-ending snowball. And then you get new people who come onto the channel and then they start complaining about my complaining. And then it's a... I find it so ironic when people are like, why don't you stop complaining? You first. That's what I say. You first. I'm a truck driver. What do you expect? You know the joke. I've said it before. What do you call a basement full of truckers? A wine cellar. That's what we do. We complain and we whine about it. What would you expect? Would you expect anything less from me? Wouldn't I disappoint you if I didn't complain about something? That would be so disappointing. I don't want to disappoint you. There's our baby. Right there, you see it? Just a little off to the right of center. Yikes, my tarps are dirty. Look at that, doesn't even look blue. Oh, that's salt on it. Yikes. There she be. Gonna hook up and go. Back underneath her. Hook on. Check her out a little bit, make sure nothing happened while I was gone. Right about, oh, wait for it. Oh, nice and easy. Oh. Oh, there it is. Make sure we're married. Oh yeah, we're married. Oh yeah, we're hooked up. All right, let's get this done. Gotta follow the rules, Josh. Follow the rules. Put your vest on. Sorry, I almost forgot. I'm the only one in the yard, just saying. I'm the only one here. I'm still putting my vest on. For all those that care. Oh look, I think that's a Mack trailer. That step right there. I wanna go take a look at it right now. That's the kind of trailer I'm thinking of buying. Sorry, I just wanna make sure you guys are looking where I want you to look. You're not looking straight at the ground, are you? You're on my head. I can't see what you're looking at. Whatever. Okay, so this is a step. It's a tandem step. Is this a Mack? I really like the Mack brand of trailer. Okay, it's a tandem, but it's got a sliding axle. That might work for me. I might be able to do a tandem as long as I can slide it out. Like a trailer just like this. Yeah, it's a Mack trailer, it says under there. So that's an option I'm going to be looking into instead of a tri-axle actually as well too. It's just you can't have a split axle in Western Canada, or at least in Manitoba here in many places. But in the States you can. That allows you to haul more weight. Right? I'll keep that in mind. But this is dirty right now, so it looks better when it's polished and clean. But you see, the trailer I'm looking for, I want sliding winches like this, and I also want on both sides, and I also want the C-hook receivers that slide in between here as well. That'll hook that I can hook my chain straps into. Right, that's the enclosed box I'm talking about. I want one of those on each side, right where that is. Then I want a dunnage rack, both sides if I can. At least on one side, I'm gonna put my tarps in there. Maybe I'll do one on each side, put my tarps in there on one side, put actual dunnage in there on the other side. Now, what I was telling you before is I was gonna get a tri-axle, right? So it would be like 1, 2, 3 axles. But this trailer here, like this axle in the back, you can slide it to here. Once it's a split axle in the States, I think you can put, what, 40,000 pounds? Whereas when they're together like that, you can only haul 34,000 pounds on that, right? So it gives you a little bit of extra leeway in the States, but you have to be careful about in Canada where you go with a split axle. It's not legal everywhere, which is annoying because Canada, I wish they would have like one universal law for truckers. They're working on it, they're talking about it now, but every province has their own rules and regulations, and it's so annoying. But oh, it's too dirty in the back to show you really, but I like the way they have these lights, right? There's 4, 3 in the middle, and then 4, and then what I also want is 2 amber lights on the back that I can flip on with a switch that are strobes, so that when I'm hauling a wide load, I can have those flashing. Then I also want the wide load lights that come out of here. So if I'm hauling a wide load like this, I can actually pull out a steel bar from here, pull it out to here so that the lights are on the edge of the load. In some places at nighttime, I'm allowed to pull wide loads at night, but I have to have those lights that come out, right? So that's something that I want on my trailer as well. Now I was thinking about getting a set back pin, just so that I can have a longer unit one day overall if I ever stretch out my truck. But I like the 18-inch. I like it when it's a little bit further forward because that's just the way I like it for reasons. But I'm gonna think about getting a tandem. They're cheaper, they're lighter. As long as I can get that sliding rear axle, I think I'd be okay with that. I hadn't thought of that until I saw this trailer just now, so that's gonna be in my mind this week. I'll bring that up when I'm shopping next weekend. I would still like a tri-axle with a lift axle in the back, to be honest, like, but we'll see what happens. Like, this one's a step deck, it's got a tri-axle, but not the brand I want. This one's a little bit heavy duty. A little more heavy duty than I think. This is mostly steel as well, which is heavier. And tri-axles are already heavy, which means I can haul less weight, which means that I can't make as much money with it. There's so many options to go through, and I'm sure the comment section is just filled with suggestions and advice. I appreciate it, guys. But in the end, I'm gonna go and make my decision once I talk to the sales reps and talk to work here. I'll read all your advice as well too, and in the end, I'll see what decision I make, which one I come up with. I'm excited though. I'm excited. I've always wanted to have my own trailer. It's been that sort of completes the dream, right? I've always wanted my W900, and I've always wanted my W900 hooked up to my own trailer. So it's a big moment for me. Might even get a little emotional when I hook up to it for the first time. I don't know, when I pull it out of there. Might seem silly to you, but to me it's the fulfillment of almost a lifelong dream that I've had since I was like 8 years old. I'm 30, almost 37, I'm 36. So it's a big thing for me. If it's not a big thing for everybody else, they may laugh at me a little bit when I say that. I don't care. It's a big thing for me, and very excited about it. Okay. Let's charge it up with air. You guys are still recording, right? Okay, good. Just checking you in the reflection there. All right, we'll listen for air leaks. Actually, I should shut the truck off for this. Okay, now as the trailer is filling with air, you may hear some air movement, air leaks from the truck. That's okay, as the suspension's just adjusting. For now, there's pressurized air shooting into the trailer right now, right? I want to make sure that it's making it to where it's supposed to make it back here in the suspension, in the brakes, and not leaking. I can hear the air filling up the tank here already, the pressure tank. And that's okay, that's what it's supposed to do. These airbags are all the way deflated right now, but they will make sure they lift up before I leave. Just want to make double sure that I don't have any flat tires before I go anywhere. Lights are working. Clean these off. I'm going to be crossing the border, so yeah, make sure your plates are legible. Good high quality winter air in all the tires. Don't gotta worry about that. Man, this trailer's dirty. Look at my poor tarps. Look how dirty those are. Those strips are supposed to be black. They're white because that's salt. Man, eh? Okay, let's make sure all these are tight yet before we go. And check all the straps. All right, so while those airbags are gonna inflate, I'm gonna go around my snipe bar, make sure that all my straps are tight, and then we'll be ready to go. Let's start moving. Make sure my brakes aren't frozen on the trailer. Brake check the trailer, make sure that my fifth wheel is in fact married. My truck and trailer are married together like a happy couple forever. Not quite forever, I'm getting a permanent trailer soon. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, that side is rolling. This side We are attached. Everything's working. She passed the pre-trip. Let's go. So it should be a little less than 8 hours actually. It's 578 kilometers. What is that, like 350 miles, 325 miles, somewhere in there. But it is 2-lane roads, so we gotta go through some towns. That'll slow us down. We are gonna cross down into Pembina, like I said, so we're gonna take Manitoba 75 south. Once we hit North Dakota, we hit the United States boundary that turns into Interstate 29. We're officially on the move.
Continue on this road for 22 kilometers.
And there's a lineup for the trucks. Wow, it's way out here. Well, I guess it's only probably about a half mile long. Still, obviously a holdup for something. That's time I don't get paid for. It's about a half mile long, I guess. What do we got? We got this guy in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, between 25 and 30 trucks in front of me. Yippee! Slowly moving up. One truck at a time. There's 4 in front of me now, so we're getting close. I've been here for exactly 44 minutes waiting to cross the border, slowly inching forward. There was, over 25 trucks in front of me before. Now we're down to 4. I mean, we're moving, but now I'm going to be getting to my destination at least 45 minutes to an hour later than I wanted to. But that's why I left early. Trucking, am I right? Just under 1 hour. Well, we've been released. For the drivers that are new from Canada coming into the US, this is very illegal, parking on the shoulder like this on the interstate. They really don't like that. He's just taking a leak, but what I would do is go up to the off-ramp 1 mile up here at the exit to Pembina, park on the side of the off-ramp and take your leak there if you don't want to go into the truck stop. They really don't like it when you park on the shoulder. North Dakota, be legendary. I'll do my best. I will do my best. We're going to stop at Love's in Drayton, about 30 miles up the road here, grab some cheap juice, and continue on the way. We'll cross into Minnesota at Grand Forks. From Grand Forks, North Dakota into Moorhead. No, not Moorhead. Grand Forks, North Dakota into East Grand Forks, Minnesota. Now, if you're really new and you don't know what I mean by an exit ramp, in the US, the interstates have exit ramps and on-ramps. They're fantastic. It's amazing. I wish Canada would do this across the prairies. But anyways, 1 mile up here is exit 215 into North Dakota on I-29. Take this exit, go up there, go on to the other side, and you can park on a shoulder there if you need to do your paperwork or something. If you really want to use the bathroom, turn left, go over there to Gas Track. That's the truck stop over there. You can go take a leak in a toilet. But if that's not for you, I mean, there's better to park on the off-ramp than on the shoulder of the interstate. It's illegal to park on the shoulder of an interstate. But in some states, it's also illegal to park on the on-ramp, the off-ramp. So just be aware of what state you're in. There's a truck stop right there, literally right there. Just go to the truck stop and use the toilet. That would be what I would say, but hey, you do you. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just warning you, you might get a ticket if you stop on the shoulder of the interstate. You might also get hit by another driver, who knows? Exit 187, I-29 here in North Dakota in Drayton. Oh yeah, we're gonna pull into the Loves here. Grab ourselves some juice.
Turn right on 80th Street, ND 66, and then turn left at 116 meters.
Fill up the truck, gonna grab a coffee. I want this to be as quick of an in and out as I can. I don't want to waste any time.
One side in 170 meters. Approaching destination in 100 meters on the left side. You have arrived at your destination on the left side, 7988, 160th Avenue.
Two of their fuel islands are closed. This is the only one with no one parked in front of it. Oh, it's gonna be a big one. I got the fuel light on already. I pushed it a little bit. 187 gallons. 707 liters. Whew. She was thirsty. She was real thirsty. Off I go. Windshield's dirty on the inside. That's why I couldn't get it. Oh man. I'll get it once I stop. Right now I just need to get to my destination. I need to get there in time so that in 10 hours my log is ready to go again. So that I can get back up to Kenora and get my next load.
In 100 meters, take the entrance to the right on I-29 South.
Almost hit that pothole there. Did you see that? Whew, last second. A little more than 4 hours to go. It'll probably end up being about 4.5 hours. That'll get us there at about... Oh, it'll get us there tonight. It'll get us there tonight.
Continue on this road for 73 kilometers. Border, entering Minnesota.
Hello, Minnesota. Making good time. We're in Detroit Lakes again, Minnesota. And it's been a good night. Good day, good night of driving. It's starting to get a little bit colder. This week is supposed to be pretty cold in this region. Back home it's going to be down near minus 30 or minus 30 Celsius or minus 20 Fahrenheit. It's going to be cold. Down here, it'll probably be a bit warmer. Right now, we're sitting at minus 16 Celsius or 3 Fahrenheit. So I'll be able to shut the truck off overnight tonight no problem. We'll see how cold it'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon we'll be up in Kenora, then we should be back down to Deer River, Minnesota for night. I'm thinking that's usually where we end up on these back and forth. We'll see what happens. So hopefully everything works out well. And I'm hoping that when I get to Brainerd, there's not going to be a lineup at the gate. It'd be great if I could be the first one in to get unloaded tomorrow morning. Then I'm guaranteed to make sure I get up there, because I have to be back in Kenora before 3 p.m. So it's a bit of a rat race, but it is what it is. We'll do what we have to do. We got to make $1. There's the castle tower off to the right. That must mean we're back in Brainerd. We made it. I think that thing's a water tower. I don't know. Maybe it's just a monument. Maybe it's an actual building with a purpose. I don't know. There's a sign there, but I can't read it. It's too dark. I've never actually read the sign before. I always thought it was a water tower. I don't think it's a water tower now. Oh, man. We made it, but we're not first. We're not second. We're third. I mean, I'll take it. Third is better than fourth. We should still be fine. I just got here. This is one of our guys here. Not sure who. I haven't actually walked up to the truck yet. He's sleeping. I'll talk to him in the morning. And then another truck up there. That's a container. Oh! So that's actually not one of us. See? He's got the same load as me, right? Right, so there's just two of us. So technically, I'm second in line. That guy's probably for something else in the front there. Oh, okay, well, good. We're number 2, which is better than number 3. Fantastic. And here's our load back here. So they open the gates at 6:30 and they start unloading at about 7. So at about 6 a.m. or quarter to 6 a.m. probably, I'm going to wake up, get the truck ready. You know, do my pre-trip and stuff, get that out of the way, make sure everything's good to go. And then as soon as they open the gate, we're gonna roll in there, get these tarps off as fast as possible, get this unloaded as fast as possible, then get up to Kenora as fast as possible. Man, I gotta tell you, I cannot wait to be hooked up to my own trailer. Oh, I can't wait. I really have no idea what I'm walking into, really. Well, I know what I'm walking into. I've been doing this long enough, I know how it works. But I do need to go shopping yet. But either way, it's happening. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm more excited than I am nervous. We're gonna get ourselves a good deal somewhere. We're gonna work out a good deal, and it'll be so much better. I'll be able to take care of it. I'll be able to polish it, keep it clean, make it look nice, take care of it. It'll be my little baby that I carry around with me everywhere with my other baby. Old Blue's finally gonna have a spouse that they're married to, right? This is gonna be so good for Old Blue. One trailer. Only pulling one trailer. Never switching trailers again. Just one trailer. I've wanted this for so long already. I'm so glad that the opportunity is finally here. Oh, it just started to smell like meatballs in here. Oh, that's because my microwave is heating some up. I got some Swedish meatballs in the microwave right now. Oh, and it just beeped. That means it's ready. Okay, I gotta let you go. I got stuff to do. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Helps me out a lot. If you want to take it one step further, you can always become a member. Click the join button below my videos. You can learn more about that there. It's not too much, but you get early access to my videos and special status in the comment sections. You can learn more about it, like I said, if you click the link. But if you want to support me for free, all you got to do is leave me a comment. That's the best way. Subscribing is actually the best way, but comments are also very good for the algorithms. I'll see you down in the comment section. I'll see you later. bonus for you guys who stuck around right to the end of the credits. I'd like to know your opinion first, because if you've made it this far in the video, you're one of my viewers that watches right to the end, and I appreciate that so much. So I want to ask your opinion first. Let me know down below in the comment sections. My wife and I were talking about this yesterday at home. Diesel's birthday will be this August, and I'm thinking about releasing some Diesel merch for his birthday. My wife and I are also having a new baby beginning of August, possibly late July, depending on how things go, right? So this merch that we want to sell would also go to help us during that time, because as we're bringing a new baby into the world, things get crazy. You guys who have had kids before, you know that. But more so, Diesel was a huge part of this channel for 13 years. A main part of the channel for 9 years, and a lot of you grew attached to him. And I thought maybe you would like to have some merch from us with maybe his face on it or something. Maybe some mugs, maybe a shirt, maybe some hats, toques, beanies. Would you guys like that? Would you guys go for that? Would you guys buy that? I would obviously try to make them as cheap as possible. I want to make it available globally, wherever you are in the world. I want to be able to get it to you. I've got to figure out the logistics of how I'm going to make this happen yet. I think I might need to hire a web developer to create a good web page for me, and then figure out how I'm going to do all the shipping and stuff. But we might be doing like a merch run this summer for Diesel. And let me know what you think of that down below in the comment sections. I appreciate your input.